Thank you for staying with us on Joy News Prime. Hello, I'm Gary Al Smith with the sport. We have some news from the Ghana Premier League and also international friendlies and a bit of other stuff. Thank you for your time. So, countries are lining up, especially we would like to focus on those who are going to be playing the World Cup in a couple of months. They are in international friendly action. Let's see what the scores are at the moment. Netherlands are beating Portugal by 3-0. Yep. And this is after Portugal beat Egypt through 2 Cristiano Ronaldo goals in injury time. The Netherlands, who are being coached by Ronald Koeman and are not going to the World Cup, are beating the team where the reigning World Player of the Year calls home after 83 minutes. Goals from Ryan Babel, Memphis Depay and Virgil van Dijk, the newly installed captain of Orange. Also, there's a bit of Ghana Premier League news. We did the updates throughout the day if you've not been following, but we also have news that this Wednesday, one of the league matches has an interesting update. Yep. Wednesday's Brecum Chelsea versus Sharks game has been postponed. Guess why? Now the venue has been rented out to the Church of Pentecost for an Easter convention. Let's see some of your comments. Already got 17 shares. This looks like it's a very popular post. Samuel Ajekum says, this is bogus and we are here saying Britain and other countries will come and learn from this. Now, the background to this comment is that last week, Kwesi Nyantakyi said people from Scotland and the UK are here to learn some things from the Ghana Premier League. Osikeni Chreme says, do you know how they get money to maintain the pitch? Others also feel that these league centers need these church services and funerals to be able to get money to maintain the pitch. Michael Obimpepra said, this is the type of marvelous things the Scottish and English FAs want to learn from us. Etsela says, Ghana football funnier than DKB. Kofi Nchibu says, Nyantakyi and his people living in Amazon rainforest. Ugochukwu principle, that's respect for God, and there is a blessing that follows every obedience of God. All right, so we'll be letting you know the other news involving the Ghana Premier League on the football show, the results and everything else. If you missed it, that will be at 10:30. So, in other stories here, if we can briefly have a look at what's been trending in the past 24 hours in the Ghana Premier League. As you know, Asante Kotoko got their win of the season, that's at home, but they currently are unbeaten in 25 games.
Some of the trainings we have had with them, we have insisted to them that it's one easy way of promoting your matches. I think that, you know, it will add more to the debates on the league, to the discussions on the league, than interviewing the CEO or things like that. It doesn't happen anywhere. The clubs you follow in Europe, you hardly know the CEO or even the PRO of the clubs. You don't hear them. So we want to encourage the clubs and tell them that the commodities that people want to come and see, watch, are the players. Those are the actors of the game. Your players and your coaches are the actors of the game. So we will encourage them, particularly, hopefully, if we get a new headline sponsor. When you get sponsors and you want to attract the public to your products, the best way to do it is through your players and your coaches and not on the CEOs or the PROs. It's unfortunate that in our jurisdictions, it looks like the club owners and the PROs are even much more popular than the players. Yes. So we will encourage these teams to go out there and project the players they have. This season, thankfully, we've seen some exciting players so far in the league. I, for one, have been very, very impressed with the goalkeeper for not only Kotoko, but Techima 11 Wonders. He's been amazing.
So Ibrahim Sanida giving the lowdown to some of the clubs there. But Hearts of Oak, as you may know, were beaten by Ashgold in Cape Coast, which is the newly adopted home of the side. That's Hearts of Oak. And Henry Wellington, the coach of the Phobias, has reacted to it.
My boys did well, but it's very unfortunately that what I was expecting wasn't good enough, because when we came from Techima, I mounted another strategy to come and get our first home win here, but I was very surprised. I'm very surprised about the way we lost this game, and it's very painful. I wasn't so distinct about the way they were playing, because if you watch, we were playing back three, and instead of the midfield to be pushing, they rather stays behind. We are working together. I want to give him more chance to also do this thing.
So let's see the results throughout the country. Ashgold are still top of the table. Hearts of Oak and Ashgold, we've seen the results. Elmina Sharks also drew 0-0 with Aduana. Karela 1-1 11 Wonders. Kotoko 1-0 Allies. While All Stars 0-0 Dwarfs. Liberty 3-1 losers against Wafa, and Brekum Chelsea losing 1-0 to Dreams. Bechem United 2, Mediama 0. Arsene Wenger is not a happy man. He thinks that a lot of the comments that have to do with him leaving are purely ageist. He's being discriminated because of his advancing age.
With 8 games to go, Arsenal are facing the reality of finishing outside of the Premier League's top 4 for the second season in a row. 13 points adrift of Tottenham in 4th, the club have been resigned to making the Europa League a priority in a bid to salvage Champions League football next year. But Wenger's fed up of talk of him leaving Arsenal in the summer before his contract expires in 2019.
The older you get, the more it becomes a little bit age discrimination. I can accept that if the results are not good enough, that we are in the job where we have take the consequences, but overall.
And that's the sport. Join us for at 10:30 for the football show, where we'll have even more statistics and a lot of stuff in relation to the Ghana Premier League, concession of goals, scoring goals, top scorers, and also the players to look out for from now until the next match day on Wednesday.